here for what's on your watch list, and we're going to get started here very shortly on this one for Andor. Before we get started, a couple things got to go over. You already know the drill on this one. If you've watched this show before, you already know, and you can sing along with me. Everyone's got their opinion. I do as well. That being said, if you want to have a discussion, if you want to comment, something like that, by all means, let's do that. If you come in here with the sole intent of trolling, no, just no, no, not happening, no. No, so we're not having that. So we're going to be talking about episodes 9 and 10 today, but before we get started on that, I got to let you know as well, spoiler alert, you have been warned. All right, so now we can move forward on this. We're actually going to be doing 2 episodes today. Bit of an issue over here, personal issue. My fiance and had to go to the ER because of her back having some major problems. We're still going through that. Kind of fell behind. I apologize, but we're here now to go ahead and get caught up a little bit. And we're going to do our best to keep doing so going through this, but please be patient with us. There's a lot of things going on. So, Andor, what's been going on? When last we were on here and talking about it, Cassian got sent to the prison, the workers' prison, shall we say. Basically in the middle of the ocean, water, whatever you want to call it, on a planet, no way out. Everyone's free to move around on the floor and everything barefoot, as long as the floors are green, floors turn red, feller's dead, or however it goes with the saying. But yeah, they fry them by way of electricity, current, whatever, through the floor because they're barefoot. All right, so we're caught up. Now, with this one here, we actually delve more into what's going on that segment of it, but also we learn more about the senator who is starting to pull away from her stealthy ways of doing things and a little more in the open, but she's trying to hide it. What I mean by that is she actually met up with the banker, we'll call him, gangster that's, trying to secure her money, but, make sure it's nice and hidden. Yeah, because that's the only way that she's going to be able to move around the money that she is without causing too much attention. Because in the Senate, things like that happen, people notice. Well, they met with this banker, and he said he would do it for free. He had no problem going ahead and taking care of this and shifting her stuff around and hiding the money that was being in there. Easily done, no problem. The problem is, everybody wants something in life. They don't want to do it just for free. It's a common thing. So she asked, what am I going to have to do in return? And he said, the only thing you're going to have to do in return, your daughter is of marrying age, my son is of marrying age. And she stopped him real quick and said, absolutely not. I am not going to commit my daughter. And he said, all I'm asking for is an introduction. They can do the rest. And she denied it. She wasn't willing to go ahead and put her daughter on a line to go ahead and work this deal of building up the rebellion. I mean, they haven't given it the name yet, but yeah, we're building up to that point. So there's that aspect of it. The other aspect is the element of, in the Empire, the supervisor who got promoted, and she is working her way up the ranks. She has a guy that's working right directly underneath her, an assistant supervisor, whatever the actual classification is. But you kind of get this feeling that he's trying to move up the ladder as well. At least that's what I thought whenever I was watching this. And then I quickly find out that he is actually a rebel spy within the ranks to go ahead and feed them all this information. And he wants to get out, but of course, once you're in that deep, you don't get out. So he was told very abruptly that, it's not going to happen. And if you do, then how's your family doing? Wow, you're doing this for the rebellion, but yet your family's getting threatened just like the Empire would do as well. Is there a real difference on the line here? What kind of defense what we're working on here. So there's that. And then we go back to the work prison where Cassian is. And of course, they're trying to work to not get shocked, or whatever the word is they were using on there that was trying to be very PC correct, but not PC correct. You know, if you're not going to work, then you're going to get this. Not punishment, but they use another word. So they figure out that enough's enough. We got to figure out some way to get out of here. Cassian gets with the shift leader and says, there's something wrong. We got to do this. They're getting these rumors that an entire floor shift was executed. 100 men. And the rumors are flying around. The shift leader is trying to shut everything down. He just wants them to run the shift the way they're supposed to, so he doesn't get this quote-unquote punishment. Then the old man that's in the detail with them ends up having what looked to be a heart attack, something along those lines, ends up being a stroke. They bring a doctor over there to try to help him out. They're in the hallway. It's just three of them with the guard going to the opposite end to go look for something. I can't remember what it was. And the doctor flat out tells them that it's better for him to go ahead and pass this way. And they're like, well, it's not better for anyone to pass this way. He was like, yeah, but no one ever gets out. He proceeds to tell them that whenever your time is up, because they're all working on a sentence. Whenever your time is up, they don't let you go. They simply transfer you to another prison, and you start all over. They're making up sentences as they go. Oof, that did not settle well with Cassian, which did not settle well with the supervisor, or the shift leader, should I say. The shift leader doesn't want to hear about it. He thinks it's just bad rumor thing, and wants to squash it. They sleep overnight, wake up, and they're to the point where they're like, we got to do something because someone got moved to this prison who had either been there before or knew someone that was been there before, type thing, and they crossed paths, and that's why they fried the entire floor, 100 men, because they want to keep that secret quiet. So they're now staring down the barrel of everybody being executed, and it's one shot to get out of here. They take their shot. They end up overpowering the guards, figuring out a way to get out of there, get up to the front, take control of the prison, shut down the main power so that they can't fry any of the floors or anything. And the speech that shift supervisor does on the PA system, the shift leader, supervisor, whatever you want to call him, Andy Serkis plays this character, was phenomenal. What he did on there, it gave you like chills because it's so motivational about, take control of what's going on. The guards aren't that many. They're going to learn that we're a lot more than they are. When they learn that, it's too late for them. You have one shot at this right now. Take that one shot, or that shot will forever be gone. They're all to the point where they're fixing to, leave out of here. And the only way to get out of here, of course, is to, crack open the doors and then jump because there's water. And so it's like lemmings going out of here. Literally, I mean, there's like hundreds of people, just, inmates jumping out of here. And Cassian's right there at the end, and he's looking over at Andy Serkis's character. He's like, come on. And he looks at him and he goes, I can't swim. I don't know if there's something else going on. I haven't figured it out yet. I'm waiting for the next episode to find out. But the fact for him to go all the way up to the point where he looked out the door and saw the water, and he was like, I can't swim. I don't know if that's something with that. I don't know if that's a ploy to let us know that he's maybe a double agent, set up something. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but I want to see what's going on with it. But if it's just the fact that he can't swim and he's stuck there and everyone else is leaving, that sucks. So Andor 9 and 10 are in full play right now. As I understand, I think we've only got 2 more episodes, I believe. So we're getting to that point of finishing this one up. But I think that someone said that I don't know if there's going to be any more or if they're just spreading them out because of the holidays. But it's supposed to be until almost at least almost the end of December. whenever it ends. So we're getting to that point. We're starting to get a true feel for building up to that. Now, as everyone knows, with Rogue One and Cassian being a major role in there, are we leading up directly to that point? Well, I think that we are, but I don't know if this season is doing that. I think this is just kind of the background on everything. I don't know if it's going to lead directly into where Rogue One goes up on there. I haven't seen the times kind of interact where it's setting up for that. So I'm still kind of on the fence and seeing where this is going to lead, but I'm having fun with it. Now, I never talk bad about this one. I'm actually enjoying it. I'm not going to talk bad about it per se, but I am going to bring up that it has lost the Star Wars feel to it. I am going to say that, and that's probably going to upset some people. A lot of people are going to agree with me, though, too. But it kind of has lost that feel. It's more of a spy espionage thriller, which I'm great with. Has the element of space in there. Great. You don't see as many of the droids. You don't see as many of the different races that are out there, the different species. Yeah, it's different right now. So I'm hoping now that they have escaped this prison element, that now we'll get to see something different going on. Which that was another thing that kind of confused me as well. They had the opportunity to show off some of these different species and everything inside of this prison, because only humans or humanoids are the only ones who make mistakes in the galaxy. I don't know where that's going exactly with that one, but there were no other aliens that were there, which was odd. So I'm going to see where this goes, but it doesn't have the Star Wars feel. If they just made this Andor and it had nothing to do with Star Wars, I'd still watch it because it's a great series, but it just doesn't have the feel. So I want to see if they're able to go ahead and catch that back up as we move into episode 11, which should be coming out next week. So that is the breakdown for it right now. And I certainly appreciate y'all watching this. Please remember, like, subscribe, and share today. Subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the content. I do these on, got this show right now with Andor, and I've also got the Winchesters, which is currently going on, and I'm doing what's on your watch list for those as well. So don't miss out on that, please, and share it out so that everyone has a chance to see what they think about it, see what they think about the reviews, and go from there. But I certainly appreciate it. Looking forward to more of these as we go along. But until next time, I got to ask, what's on your watch list?